Shot saved. Goal from front, can't find a handle. Lewis is knocked down. We got a penalty on the play. Yeah, he sent a form. Scott Salem back to pass. This time he's being rushed. He's hitting the backfield. He's hitting, he's down. That time he couldn't get away. To Marion Hall on the campus of Emmanuel College in the heart of Boston's Fenway District. As Moments in Sports is pleased to be introducing the Salem Emmanuel College, who are playing host to the Lady Vikings of Salem State in a matchup of Titans. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Wallace. My partner today will be Alan Platt to bring you this exciting Division III action. So don't go anywhere. Alan and I are going to be back after a short break to talk about these two very outstanding teams and two very outstanding coaches. So don't go away. We're going to be right back.
Small and few are the things that mean the most to me. So just keep giving whatever you're giving, 'cause even when you're giving just a little,
if you're doing just a little, you're helping a lot.
It helps a lot.
From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
It helps a lot.
Okay, we're back, Alan. We're talking about two Titans, as I mentioned in the opening lineup. Looking at their records, these teams are used to winning 20 games a year. I mean, it's just an both outstanding programs. Emmanuel is led today by Marlene Neal, a 5'9" guard, who's averaging 17 points a game, 4.5 assists, 3.8 steals per game, and is shooting 80% from the free throw line. Sophie Cure is a 6-foot freshman forward from France. Second in the team in scoring, averaging 15 points a game to go along with 7 rebounds. Jessica Cabrera, a 5'9" forward from Brooklyn, New York, is out of the lineup, unfortunately, for Emmanuel. And Etta Henderson, last year's GNAC Tournament MVP, averaging 5.7 steals and at 3 assists a game, shooting an incredible 58% from the floor. So Emmanuel comes in here at 12-5, a very, very good basketball team.
Very good team. I think they will miss Jessica Cabrera because she is a key player, mainly on the rebounding end of the floor. But again, it's a traditional game. Salem State comes in. It's senior day here at Emmanuel, and the atmosphere is really amazing for a game right in the middle of the Fenway neighborhood.
It really is. And looking at Salem State, looking at their numbers, Alan. Salem State as a team, first in scoring offense average, 73 points a game, first in three-point shooting percentage, first in defensive field goal percentage, giving up only 32%, second in scoring defense, giving up 53 points a game, second in field goal percentage, shooting over 42% from the floor. This is a basketball team.
Well, not only that, Salem State has a long history of good basketball, both the men and women. The women, as you mentioned, 73 points a game is amazing. And what's good about today's matchup is both teams like to run the floor fast break style, so it's just a matter of which one cracks first.
You know, we talked about Carrera being out for Emmanuel. Amy Foss is also going to be on the bench today for Salem State. She's injured as well. Amy, 6'1" forward from Wakefield, was third in the league in scoring with 15 points a game, sixth in the league in rebounding, and third in the league in block shots. They're going to miss her underneath, but they do have Dana Rosenberg, a 6'5" center from Framingham, who does everything under the boards, does it well. She's going to be the big difference on this show. A big girl, and she knows how to go to the hoop.
I think so. You're right, Brian. And like anything else, you have to make adjustments when you lose players, either to injury or foul trouble or whatever. And so both teams will be affected by that this afternoon.
Going to watch a nice little guard here tonight, Terry Niles, 5'5" sophomore guard from Everett, who's averaging 15.6 a game. Also leading the league in three-point shooting, hitting on 42 of 101 shots. And then we're also going to talk about Katie Duffy, 5'7" sophomore guard from Northfield, New Hampshire, who is leading the league with over 7 assists and 10 points a game. So both these teams are talented and deep, and we're going to have to see what happens. It's all going to shake down in just a minute as the teams are getting ready to introduce their starting lineups.
And now we're ready to begin the contest between Salem State and Emmanuel State. Our officials this afternoon, Mr. Mark and Mr. Jim Schneider. And now the starting lineups, first of all, for Salem State. From Boston, Massachusetts, 5'7" freshman guard, number 5, Adrian Johnson. From Everett, Massachusetts, at 5'5", is sophomore guard, number 10, Terry Niles. From Northfield, New Hampshire, at 5'7", sophomore guard, number 11, Katie Duffy. From Saugus, Massachusetts, at 5'10", senior forward, number 23, Leanne Brown. And from Framingham, Massachusetts, a junior center, number 31, Dara Roker. And coach, Tim Shea.
The band behind us. This is going to be a raucous crowd up here. Great crowd for both Salem State and Emmanuel on hand, so we're going to have to shout a little bit here to be heard.
Well, it should be a good game, good matchup. You can see right off the bat there's some good size. And Dara Rosenberg, who you talked about in the open, for the visiting Salem State Vikings.
Salem State will start Adrian Johnson, Terry Niles, Katie Duffy, Leanne Brown, and Dara Rosenberg. On the other side, Emmanuel will start Eddie Henderson, Molly Neal, Erica Hauser, Sophie Cure, and Mandy Price as we get set for action. And you can see the difference in the height right off the bat, Alan.
Exactly. That'll be a key to this game, obviously.
Erica Hauser will be jumping against Dara Rosenberg. Hauser get up very high, though, to get the tap there. This is Katie Duffy. Duffy right away. The ball is thrown away by Eddie Henderson. Henderson drives all the way to the hoop, lays up, no good, but she's going to be fouled by Katie Duffy. So it's still right off the bat. She comes in, averaging 7 assists and 4 steals a game. So this is not the new for Eddie Henderson.
Well, anytime you have a fast-breaking team, you have to have a point guard who's very active. And Henderson that time, right off the opening tap, was able to come from behind, get the steal, and then drive strong to the basket to force the foul.
So Etta Henderson will have 2 shots. First one is up and good. Senior business major from Brooklyn, New York. She was the most valuable player in the tournament last year. Emmanuel now leads 1-0. Second shot is up 2-0. Emmanuel goes into a full court zone press. They trap Duffy in the corner. Duffy looking for help. Tries to throw it off one of the legs of Sophie Cure, and she manages to do so. So Salem State gets a break and gets the ball back. Nice looking zone press, Alan.
It really is. They have to watch out for a 10-second call. They do get the ball to half court.
That time they sprung Adrian Johnson. You see the quickness of Etta Henderson. Now this is Duffy. Duffy down low to Rosenberg. Rosenberg, with all that size, lays it up and in.
Well, that's going to be the challenge for Emmanuel to figure out a way to get into a zone to stop Rosenberg from getting those 2-foot layups.
This is Sophie Cure, high on the right side. Back up to Henderson. Henderson holds, now goes down low to Mandy Price. Price deep in the corner. Henderson to the foul line. Henderson takes it to the other side. Hauser just shot is going to be very short. Rebounded in there by number 23, Leanne Brown. Brown gets it to her guard. Katie got Duffy. Duffy double dribble there. Etta Henderson charged her and she double dribbled. So first turnover of the game, and Emmanuel will get the ball back. We're tied at 2, just underway. 19-11. This is Marion Hall on the campus of Emmanuel College.
As you mentioned, Brian, a very loud crowd. Again, this is their traditional game. They look forward to it every year, both teams. And as you mentioned earlier, both teams have excellent records over the past 10 years.
Okay, Henderson down low to Molly Neal. Neal averaging 17 points. Puts it up, no good. Nice save by Sophie Cure. Back to Neal. Neal jump shot, no good. Rebounded up there and put up once again and in. That's Erica Hauser, another senior. Puts Emmanuel up 4-2. Once again, they're trapping all over the court. Duffy will clear the 10-second line easily enough. Now gets it deep in the corner. This is Terry Niles. Back to Duffy. Duffy deep in the corner now. Is looking down low to Rosenberg. Nothing there. Back up top to Duffy. Duffy swings it across to Leanne Brown. Loses it. Now gets it back to Duffy. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Niles drives the jump shot. His shot actually partially deflected. And quickly out of the pack comes Molly Neal up to Henderson. Eddie Henderson, nice pass down low to Sophie Cure. Cure has it knocked out. Going to step on the line as Mandy Price fell down, and she had to jump over. She stepped on the line when she did.
Good break for Emmanuel because, like I mentioned, Price fell down and actually forced her teammate to step out of trying to avoid her.
Okay, inbound, press all over the court again. Get it up to Dara Rosenberg. Rosenberg finds Duffy. Nice cut. Duffy covered by Henderson. Duffy is going to be it's going to be a foul. I don't know which way it's going to go. It looked like they might have called an elbow, but it's going to be called, I guess, on Etta Henderson. Yeah, the foul will be on Henderson. The way Duffy swung her elbow on, I wasn't sure of that.
I really thought it may have been an offensive call myself, but it was a block called on Henderson on the drive.
Okay, so Salem, no, nice pass down low to Brown. Brown was pushed, no call. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Salem State's ball. The Coach Jim Shea wanted to foul. I kind of agree with him on that. Leanne Brown was pushed as soon as she got the ball. Ball is now overthrown. They're trying to get to Rosenberg. Terry Niles. Niles goes left now, back up top to Duffy. Duffy gets a pick, uses it now down low to Rosenberg again. Rosenberg is going to be whacked on the hand as she got the ball in a nice shooting position as Mandy Price come over and fouled her. A non-shooting foul, second on the team.
Rosenberg's doing a good job getting on the block and being patient. When the ball comes in, she takes one step toward the hoop and she's a 2-foot layup.
Salem State trying to inbound, get it to Johnson. Adrian Johnson drives, stops, left in a jump shot, no good. Tries to get a run, rebounds, not much room there. Ball is be Salem State's ball, but there's not much room on the end line there, Alan.
Not at all, or the sidelines either. So it's one of the old box gyms.
Once again, they sprung Adrian Johnson loose. She got the hoop. She was fouled by number 21, Marlene Neal. So she get the hoop. She'll go to the line. The chance to put Salem State up 5-4.
Adrian Johnson did a good job cutting off in the lane, was able to, as you mentioned, get the ball, and she laid it up. She knew the contact was coming, but she was able to still keep her composure to make the layup.
Freshman guard from Boston, Massachusetts. Tied at 4. Shot by Johnson is up and no good. Rebound by Rosenberg. Rosenberg back up and in. There you see the height, the domination there. Jara Rosenberg, 6'5". She has 4 points. Emmanuel now trails 6-4. Etta Henderson way up top. On the block now, that's Erica Hauser. Hauser went up, and Leanne Brown was right in her face. Nice defensive play by Leanne Brown.
Ball goes to Emmanuel, but again, that's a good indication of how Salem State likes to play good interior defense.
Emmanuel having trouble getting in. They finally get it up top to Etta Henderson. Henderson covered by Terry Niles. Goes left in the paint. Left-hander is up and good. Beautiful move. Tied at 6. Once again, they press. Get it out to Duffy. Duffy has a 2-on-2 now. Duffy's Etta Henderson right there. Jump shot off the up and good. Nice play by Katie Duffy. She let Henderson go by her and stopped and hit the jumper. Now back is Marlene Neal. Neal up top to Henderson. Henderson down low to Mandy Price. Looking for Sophie Cure. Now she gets across once again to Neal. Marlene Neal deep in the corner. 14 on the shot clock. Neal gets it to Price. Price across to Sophie Cure. Cure looking for some help. 8 on the shot clock. Henderson a long set shot is up. No good. Hit the guide wire. No good. The ball went up high and hit the guide wire, so it's no good to be Salem State ball.
The shot was long, bounced off the back rim. It's funny, Brian, if it didn't hit the wire, it may have bounced right in.
Thought it might have, right. Now they get to Duffy. Nice steal once again. That was Mandy Price. Salem State having trouble getting over the 10-second line. They finally do. They get a nice pass to Johnson. Adrian Johnson drives once again. She creates contact once again as she drives. The foul is going to be on Erica Hauser. But you talked earlier, Alan, how she uses her body. And that time she causes contact and gets to the line once again.
I'd say I like the way that Katie Duffy for Salem State used that offhand when she dribbles. About 3 times in a row, she's been able to get the defense away from her by using the offhand. Hasn't been called for it yet, but I think down the line that we may at least see one of those calls.
Duffy leads the league in assists, averaging 7 a game. So Adrian Johnson will be at the line once again. She has 2 shots. First shot is up and good. 9-6 now, Salem State with a 3-point lead. 16:42 to go in the first half.
Well, we mentioned that Salem State's average is 73 points. We can see why. They go up and down the floor, and they have good shooters, and they have the big Rosenberg inside.
Second shot is up and perfect for Adrian Johnson. So Johnson has 4. Now they get it up to Etta Henderson. 10-6 now the score. Henderson up top to Marlene Neal. Neal back to Henderson. Now they just play catch up top. Now deep in the corner it goes to Sophie Cure. Back to Neal. Neal fakes the 3, looking for Henderson. There she is. Good defense being played by Katie Duffy. Henderson goes left. Nice pass down low. Beautiful pass from Henderson to Mandy Price. Mandy Price gets 2. Pulls them within 2, 10-8. Katie Duffy now in the backcourt to Adrian Johnson. Johnson up to Brown. Brown drives right. Brown now is going to pull it out. Gets it deep in the corner to Niles. Niles for 3. She gets a 3 and she's fouled. Great shot by Terry Niles, who leads the league in 3-point shooting. She got the 3 and was whacked, so she got a chance for a 4-point play.
Good stroke by Niles as she was able to come off a baseline pick, get open for a quick second in 3-point range. She had the Emmanuel college student running at her, but like I said, kept her stroke, made the shot, and now has a chance for a 4-point play.
Follows on Erica Hauser, her first. Chance to see a play you don't see too often. A 4-point play here as Terry Niles, a sophomore guard from Everett, is at the line. She's a good one. She leads the league in 3-point shooting. Shot is up and good, so a 4-pointer for Terry Niles. 14-8 now the score is the Salem State Lady Vikings with a 6-point lead. Marlene Neal high up top to Henderson. Henderson back to Neal. Neal drives left now, looking down low for Hauser. Hauser on the blocks, back to Henderson. It's 18 on the shot clock, now deep to Neal. Neal once again now very deep in the corner to Mandy Price. Now Neal jump shot is up and good. Marlene Neal averaging 17 points a game. 14-10 the score. There's a double team. They get it over to Johnson. Johnson now double team, picks up a dribble, gets it up top, throws it away, went off Rosenberg's hands, and Sophie Cure gets up to her guard, Edda Henderson. Henderson, nice pass down low. Mandy Price puts it up in there. Beautiful look by Henderson.
You can see why Henderson has so many assists, because she has her eyes looking toward her basket at all times. Now you got 2-2-1 full court press for Emmanuel.
Get it to Rosenberg again, now to Niles. Niles a three-point shooter. That one's no good. Rebounded it by Hauser. Hauser quickly up to Henderson. Henderson has numbers. Henderson takes it to the middle. Henderson all the way, coast to coast. Pass down low to Mandy Price. Mandy Price is whacked on the arm, but Edda Henderson makes his offense go.
She really does. Once she gets the ball, and what's interesting about it, she doesn't have to get to the middle of the floor to balance things off. She can make passes from either wing or from the middle.
Maggie O'Brien in the lineup now, replacing Leanne Brown. Maggie, a freshman forward from Guilford, Connecticut, 5'10". Mandy Price is at the line. Price has 4 points. A junior. First shot is up, hits the back of the rim, no good. 14-12 is the score. Salem State with a 2-point lead. 15:03 to go in the first half.
Price has done a good job on the baseline. Her 4 points have come on layups, working inside against the bigger Salem State team.
Adrian lost it off her foot, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Emmanuel ball as Adrian Johnson just carelessly dribbled it off her foot and went out of bounds. And so Emmanuel gets the turnover. Inbounding is Marlene Neal. They're looking for someone to break. Now they go all the way out to Edda Henderson. Salem now in a man-to-man. Henderson up top. Henderson goes left. Henderson in the paint. Throws it across to Neal. Neal, three-point shot is good. Step back three for Marlene Neal. Puts Emmanuel up 15-14. There's that zone press. Katie Duffy back to Johnson. Johnson covered by Neal. Back to Duffy. Duffy covered by Henderson in the backcourt. Duffy just about gets over the 10-second line. Now continues on the drive. It's going to be a blocking foul. Foul is going to be on Mandy Price. They call the basket good out. I'm not sure about that call.
Good. I'm surprised at that, because usually if it's outside, they'll make a common foul, but
no continuation in college. I mean, that was a definite continuation call. Nicolia Williams in the lineup, going to be replacing Mandy Price. Mandy has picked up her second foul. So Duffy gets the hoop. Gets one more. Shot is up and good. She's a very good foul shooter. 17-50 now the score. Salem State back on top by 2. 14:32 to go in the first half. Neal deep in the corner to Sophie Cure. Cure double team back up to Neal. Neal's a shooter. Now deep in the corner to Cure. Cure goes down low to Hauser. Hauser loses the ball, but it's picked up by Henderson. 17 on the shot clock. Henderson trying to spring something low down in the middle. It's batted away, and Duffy has it on the steal. Duffy starts back up the right side. Now nice move. Crossover. Oh, beautiful pass down low to Terry Niles. Couldn't get the ball to go, but Duffy with a great look down low. Back to Henderson. Henderson quickly in the front court. Henderson now down low to Hauser. Hauser jump shot, no good. Sophie Cure with a strong rebound. Cure back to Neal, back to Cure. Cure jump shot from the side is no good. Rebound batted around, and now Katie Duffy with the quick hands has it. Duffy starts back up, being chased by Henderson. Henderson with another steal. She's got a ton of them on their career. Now she's going to slow things out.
You can see how she gets her steals. She's had 3 already in the first half coming from behind.
Marlene Neal now deep in the corner to Sophie Cure. Cure, hit pass is stolen away. Intended for Sophie Cure, stolen away by Adrian Johnson. Now to Terry Niles. Niles goes left. Sophie Cure covering her. Now it's up top to Johnson. Ball batted away by Hauser. Going to have a double dribble on Maggie O'Brien.
Yeah, she bounced it when she first got it.
Beatrice Robinson in the lineup now, replacing Sophie Cure. .21 to go in the first half. Salem State with a 2-point lead. 17-15 as Edda walks up. Now she brings up a little bit quicker. Deep in the corner, that's Robinson. Robinson drives baseline to Williams. Puts up off the glass and good. Nicolia Williams ties his game up at 17. Katie Duffy manages to get it up. to Maggie O'Brien, now to Terry Niles. Niles looking for O'Brien, but decides to get it up top to Duffy. Duffy covered by Henderson. Henderson deep in the corner to Adrian Johnson, now looking low to Rosenberg. There's almost a steal again. Duffy with a nice jump shot, hits the front of the rim. Johnson gets the rebound. Johnson all by himself. Foul line, jump shot from the foul line, no good. Rebounded by Williams. I'm sorry, that was Robinson. Now gave it to Williams. Now Eddie Henderson. Henderson goes left, covered by Niles all the way through. Pass down low to Robinson. Robinson on the block, puts it up, no good, but she's going to be fouled. So the two players who come in off the bench down have done a great job in there.
I'll tell you, B. Robinson that time had a nice head and shoulders fake as two of the Salem State players came over to challenge her layup attempt. Made the head and shoulders fake, dribbled by them, and took the contact. I'm surprised Salem State's really gone away from Rosenberg. They started the game going right to the post, and Rosenberg scored 4 quick points. But once the pace of the game started quickening, they seemed to forget about that, and they haven't gone back to about the last 5 minutes.
Tara Robinson comes in here averaging 15 points a game and 10 rebounds. First shot is up, nothing but net by Beatrice Robinson, freshman from Providence, Rhode Island. She puts this Lady Saints up 18-17. Robinson has one more. Second shot's up and perfect. 2-point lead for the Emmanuel Saints. Now they get her across to Niles. Niles back to Duffy. Duffy being challenged in the backcourt by Henderson. Now they manage to get over the 10-second line. Robinson down low. A jump shot from the corner by Maggie O'Brien is up and good. Maggie O'Brien gets her first two and ties it up at 19. Quickly back for the Saints is Marlene Neal. Neal covered up top by Adrian Johnson. Now down low on the blocks to Hauser. Hauser traveled as she turned around. All she saw was Dara Rosenberg. Decided that they wasn't going to take the shot, and she traveled.
Well, I'll tell you, Salem State's playing the interior zone much better than Emmanuel is at this point. But Emmanuel's speed is keeping them into a tie game.
And that's exactly what it is. 19-19, 11:57. Katie Duffy being challenged by Henderson. Henderson's going to call for the block there. Coach Yasnoff can't believe the call. He thought that Eddie Henderson had the position. Andy Yasnoff, the longtime coach of Emmanuel College, couldn't believe that call.
Well, Henderson's very aggressive, as we've seen with her 3 steals so far in the first half. She'll take a break right now. Be replaced by Molly Weiser.
Molly Weiser from Phoenix, Arizona. Replaces Henderson. They can't afford to have Henderson out of the lineup for long. First shot is up and good by Katie Duffy. Puts Salem State back up by 1, 2019. As Hauser is now replaced in there by number 32, Angel Scott Hayes. Salem State wants a timeout, and they get it with 11:53 to go. 2019 is the score. Salem State has a 1-point lead, and Katie Duffy will be at the line when this timeout is through.
The timeout's called by Salem State. I wouldn't be surprised if what they're being told right now is to slow things down when you have a chance and go back inside to Rosenberg, because she started the game out great. She's getting good post position, and the Saints at this point don't really have the size to challenge her, although they did come off the bench with Robinson and with Nicola Williams. Now, Williams is the biggest player for Emmanuel. She's done a good job inside, but I think that the Salem State still wants to go back to Rosenberg.
Yeah, Rosenberg is, she's the leading scorer. She's got them here. I mean, so they, at some point, Coach Shea is going to just, tell his team that's where the money is. Let's go down low. And speaking of money, this girl is tough at the line. This time she misses the shot. She doesn't miss often, as Molly Neal has a rebound. 2019, Neal pass is going to be very long for Williams, and if it's out of bounds, it'll be Salem State ball. Inbounding is Adrian Johnson. Now gets it up to Katie Duffy. Duffy back to Johnson. Being challenged in there by number 22 is Molly Weiser. Weiser all over Katie Duffy. Duffy just holds the ball up top. Now Duffy goes left to Terry Niles. Niles step back 3 is blocked, but after the block there's a foul, as Beatrice Robinson just knocked it down after the shot.
That's got to be a 3-point attempt.
Yeah,
she'll have 3
time we've seen that, Alan.
Well, I think the defenders are getting caught running at her because she's shooting from so deep, 3-point range. By the time they get there, they can't stop the momentum, and they create contacts after the shot gets off.
Leanne Brown going to be coming in the line, replacing Adrian Johnson. Also checking in is number 22, Karen Masiello, replacing Dara Rosenberg. Terry Niles at the line. She's going to have 3 shots. She's a very good shooter. First shot is up and good. Katie's a sophomore guard from Northfield, New Hampshire. 21-19 the score, 11:30 to go in the first half. Salem State with a 2-point lead. Second shot is up and good.
We know, Brian, now the size advantage has changed over to Emmanuel, because with Williams in the game, she's the biggest player out there. Let's see if Emmanuel takes their half court off and tries to post up with her at the other end.
Coach Yasnoff can't keep Etta Henderson on the bench long. She's the spark plug out there. Yeah. She makes the offense go. Third shot is up and she makes all 3. Katie Duffy. I thought that was Terry Niles. Niles, a really great foul shooter. Now they're going to have Neal play up top. Neal gets it across to Molly Weiser. Now Salem State back in their zone. Deep in the corner to Robinson. Long jump shot is no good. Rebound. Now Terry Niles will control it. Massiello with that rebound now. Duffy almost loses it, gets it back. Molly Weiser covering her. Way up top, she goes left. Nice move. Duffy, strong move in the paint. Shot is no good. Rebound in there by Molly Neal. Neal gets it across to Beatrice Robinson. Robinson will take it up the right side. Robinson continues to drive. Now she's going to back it out. Molly Neal looking down low on the blocks is Hayes, stolen away nicely by Karen Massiello. Her pass to Leon Brown is Leon Brown a little bit long. Now that Emmanuel comes right back. This is Robinson. Robinson gets it to Neal, loses it, gets it back. Now she'll start it all over again. 10:36 to go, first half. Molly Weiser thought about the 3, changed her mind. Gets it down low on the blocks to Williams. Turnaround is up and good. Williams.
That's the post-up move I was talking about, because right now Williams is the biggest player on the floor.
Head of the field is Leanne Brown. Brown is going to be whacked as she went in for the shot. She's going to be fouled by Angel Scott Hayes. So Leanne Brown will be at the line. Rosenberg going to come back in. And Sophie Kuehr coming back in for Emmanuel. Salem State leads 23-21, 10:22 to go in the first half. Replaces Maggie O'Brien in there for Salem State. Leanne Brown at the line, senior forward from Saugus, Massachusetts, has 2 shots. First shot is up and no good, hits the front of the rim. Second attempt on the way is up, and that one's good. Oh, she fell down. She turned her ankle. She let the shot go. 10:19 left in the first half, 24-21. Salem State Lady Vikings in the lead. Robinson high on the left side, not on Neal. Neal step back 3 is going to be shot. Ball is going to be out of bounds as Molly Need, a little beyond her distance.
But what Emmanuel's done with Henderson on the bench, they've had Neal go to the point guard position, and they've come out of their full court press.
Now down low to Rosenberg. Nice play by Williams on the steal. Williams looking for double dribble. That time she dribbled the ball once.
She got it, she bounced it.
Coach Yasinoff going crazy down there. Can't believe the call. It was the right call though, Ellen.
Yeah, she made the steal and bounced it once, got possession, and then tried to dribble again.
Williams just knocking people over as she tried to get through the picks. Getting up to Duffy, almost stolen in there. Now it's over to Terry Niles. Niles going to back it out, gets to Katie Duffy. Duffy goes left, stops, the jumper is good. Katie Duffy can do it all.
Well, she stays under control, gets into the lane, and has a nice soft shot.
Now Molly Weiser has it way up top. Weiser top the key, coming by Duffy across to Neal. Neal deep in the corner to Williams. Swing it all the way across to Weiser. Weiser, long 3-pointer is going to be shot. Actually blocked by Katie Duffy. Now Niles has it. Terry Niles starts back up. Down to Duffy. Duffy, oh, nice move off the glass, up and in. Katie Duffy putting on a show here for the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, she split the defense, let the defenders fly by her, and then banked it off the glass. You're right, Brian. We have to see Henderson back for Emmanuel any minute.
Sophie Kuehr across to Weiser. Weiser's 3-point was blocked by Duffy last time. Now Molly Neal. Neal averaging 17 points a game. Loses it. Knocked down by Leanne Brown. Gets it back. Now Robinson. Robinson stops. The jump shot is no good. Rebounded by who else? Katie Duffy. Duffy challenged in the backcourt by Robinson. Now goes right. 8:48 to go. 7-point Salem lead. Deep in the corner to Niles. There's a 3-point shooter. It's good, and she's knocked out again. Terry Niles Niels got the shot. She was knocked down by Molly Neal. We got a technical foul on Molly Neal as the wheels are starting to come off Emmanuel here. Now, step back three was whacked after she got the hoop. She got a chance for a second four-point.
Well, what Neal was upset about, Neal was saying that the Salem State player who picked her was the one who created the contact. So she got in the official's face, said something, and got the technical foul. So the three-point hoop is good. There's a foul called on Neal, and now she also has a technical foul.
Need a calculator.
I'm telling you.
So Salem State has to change for a whole lot of points this time down the court. They're trying to figure the score out. 31-21 is the score now as they give Terry Niles another three. Biggest lead of the game now for Salem State, 10 points. We have 8:43 to go in the first half. As all of a sudden, Salem State has just run out to a double-digit lead.
Well, I'll tell you, it all started when Etta Henderson went to the bench for Emmanuel. She was just running the offense. She was running the fast break pretty well. She was creating some havoc by getting those 3 steals early on.
So we have a timeout here as Dan starts playing behind us. Coach Yasnov out on the floor now talking to one of the referees. Coach has been very animated on the sidelines. I've never seen that happen so often in a game, Alan.
Well, it's amazing, and I think that Neal may have had an argument because there's a lot of pushing and shoving when Salem State sets those baseline picks. She came across, she was trying to get to the shooter, and she felt that she was actually shoved into the shooter to create the foul.
It's also her third personal foul, so she's on the bench. Delia Piggott is out, junior from Randolph, Vermont. Terry Niles at the line. Terry with another 4-point play, and she's going to keep going. Terry with the chance for a 5-point play here. She's got it. The chance for a 6-point play. I don't think I've ever seen this, a 6-point play one time down. Oh, she only got 5.
Now, wait a minute, they made a mistake here because they gave her a 3-point hoop.
Yeah, they gave it to her
Then
now.
they gave her 3 shots. And now she's shooting the second of the technicals. I'm not sure if there were 2 technicals called.
That's 6. So she got 6 points down. She wanted 7. She's shaking her head.
We gotta check that out. I'm not sure what.
I think the refs lost count there. Nonetheless,
Well, they must have forgotten that the 3-point hoop went in. Because they gave her 3 foul shots and then the 2 technicals.
so she got 6 points down the court. It was 28-21 when they came down the court. Now it's 34-21 and they get the ball back. This is Leanne Brown off the pick now. Masiello, Katie Duffy. Duffy covered by Molly Waza. Now up top we have a foul off the ball. Is on Karen Masiello on Salem State off the ball. Karen is now replaced by Adrian Johnson. 34-21, the largest lead for the Vikings. 8:22 to go in the first half. This is Molly Weiser. Have yet to see Etta Henderson come back in.
Well, I didn't. When she went out of the game, I'm not sure if that was her second or third personal foul. Maybe Andy is going to save her for the second half.
I think it was only her second, Alan. Weiser throws up an NBA 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Delia Piggott. Piggott back to Weiser. New 30-second shot clock. Katie Duffy picks her up now. Hauser foul line. Jumpers around and around. Still around. No good. Rebounded in there by Robinson. Puts it up and in. Nice offensive rebound by Beatrice Robinson.
And that's what you have to do if you're Emmanuel. You don't have your playmaker in the game. You have to just pound the offensive boards.
Duffy going left, covered by Weiser. Gets a pick from Rosenberg. Now she wants her to back it off. Rosenberg now down low. Duffy goes left. Duffy continues.
It's the same arm
Great
again.
move by Duffy. Oh, a little bit long. Rebounded in there by Hauser. Hauser out to Robinson. Robinson quickly up the left side, being chased by Leanne Brown. Gets it to Weiser. Weiser now goes right. Weiser continues. Look at nice pass. Sophie Kuhl on the blocks, puts it up and in. Great look by Molly Weiser. Yeah, now Salem State wants a timeout.
Sophie Kuhl did a good job by sneaking on the weak side to the baseline. Emmanuel had a little bit of success early in the game as we saw Mendy Price get a couple of hoops that same way. That time, Weiser did a good job finding underneath for the 2 points. So that 13-point lead's been cut down to 9, but still, Andy, the coach, Yasnov, the coach of Emmanuel, is starting to figure out when he wants to bring Ed Henderson back in, and also what he's going to do defensively with the three-point shooting of Salem State.
Absolutely, yeah. They do coming in here all about Terry Niles, leading the league in three-point shooting, and she's doing it again today. It's just, they're getting some nice minutes out of Weiser, who was spelling Ed Henderson. If she continues like that, it doesn't really hurt to have Henderson on the bench, saving her for the second half. That's a great look down low to Sophie Cure. Sophie's all the way from France to play this game.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened on that foul situation. Because
see, we can talk about that at halftime, talking to the refs. I'm surprised Coach Yasnov hasn't said anything about it. Okay, now Emmanuel's going to be pressing all over the court as Katie Duffy will inbound. Duffy looking for Johnson. She's covered, gets it to Niles. Niles back up. Duffy was tripped, no call. Now Weiser has it on the steal. Weiser down low to Sophie Cure, stolen away by Duffy. This is Niles. Terry Niles come back up. Niles covered by Cure, gets it to Katie Duffy high on the right side. 7:04 to go first half. Duffy likes to go left, continues left. Picks up the dribble for Niles. She is. Three-point shooter. This time it's no good. Another strong rebound by Erica Hauser. Hauser out to Weiser. Molly Weiser up top, goes left in the paint, pass down low. Delia Pickett with the save. Saved it to Katie Duffy though. Duffy will take her time. 6:41 to go. 34-25 is the score. Salem State with the lead. Katie Duffy calls a play now. Out pops Leanne Brown. Now cross to almost got a travel call there. Adrian Johnson. Her pass is thrown away. Leanne Brown has it now. Duffy. 6 on the shot clock. Rosenberg shot, no good. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Adrian, I thought they were going to. They did call a foul on Adrian Johnson. Johnson over the back that time. Molly Neal's going to come in replacing Molly Wise, who did a good job in there.
Yeah, Wise did a good job. Press for defense up top. And now Williams will come back in also to give Emmanuel size.
Coley Williamson replaces Delia Pickett.
Now Neal has to be careful. She already has three personal fouls.
Here she comes with the ball. 6:15 to go, first half. 34 for Salem State, 25 for Emmanuel. This is Robinson. High on the left side, back up top to Neal. Neal swings it across to Robinson. Robinson in the corner to Coley Williams. Now Neal. Set shot is no good. Rebound in there by no one. Williams tries to save it. Leanne Brown has it. Leanne Brown looking for some help. Gets it up top to her guy, Duffy. Duffy will take it up herself. I'm sorry, Maggie O'Brien is in now. That's 33. Maggie O'Brien with that rebound. Now the corner they go to Rosenberg. Rosenberg turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Hauser. Hauser with a ton of rebounds in the first half to Robinson. Robinson comes up the right side. Beaches Robinson across to Molly Neal. Neal goes left. Neal stops. Jumper is blocked. Williamson puts it up and just taken out of her hands by Niles. Niles has Duffy ahead of the field. Katie Duffy all by herself lays it up and in.
I don't know. I'll tell you, Brian, I don't know how that official missed that foul. That was clearly an obvious foul. The problem is that's the same official who gave Neal the technical foul.
36-25, 5-12. Back up top to Molly Neal. Neal swings it on the right now, down low to Williams. Molly Neal to Sophie Cure. Cure drives. Cure stops. A jumper is up and good. Nice move by Sophie Cure. 36-27, 4:57 to go. Katie Duffy now challenged in the backcourt. Now they back it off. Molly Neal on Katie Duffy. They want a rotation. Calls a rotation play. Gets a pick from Niles. Still controls now up top to Terry Niles. Out of the pack, Maggie O'Brien jumps out of the pack. She doesn't get it now. Adrian Johnson has it. Adrian deep in the corner. Gets it to Niles. Niles step back three is good. Terry Niles putting on a three-point shooting exhibition here.
I'll tell you, she only shot that because the shot clock was running out.
39-27, nothing but net. 4:20 to go in the first half. 12-point Salem lead. Deep in the corner, Sophie Cure. Cure looking for a cutter. No one cuts. Now Neal has it. Neal throws it all the way across to Robinson. Robinson drives left. There's going to be a blocking foul. Foul is going to be on Adrian Johnson. Picked up 2 quick fouls here. 16 fouls, so non-shooting. Molly Weiser back in the line replacing Molly Neal as Coach Yasnov doesn't want Neal to pick up a fourth. A good move. Wisey is giving them some good minutes in there. Now Nicola Williams comes out of the pack. She gets the ball. Good defense being played by Duffy. Now they get it to Erica Hauser. Hauser covered by Maggie O'Brien. Now Sophie Cure goes right. Maggie O'Brien goes down. Back up top to Nicola Williamson. 17 on the shot clock. Robinson in the paint. Oh, nice pass down low to Hauser. Beautiful look. Beaches Robinson to Erica Hauser. Back to 10, 39-29. Duffy with the ball, covered by Weiser. Now Duffy calls the play, 3:41 to go. Gets a pick from Terry Niles. Now backs up. Niles all by herself. They got to find her. Kind of a 5-second call. Let's go.
No, they're going to finally call the off-arm. They're finally going to call the offensive foul. Brown, we saw that about 4 times already in the first half. This time they finally called it.
Yeah, they got Katie Duffy for pushing off. And she's going to be replaced in there by Leanne Brown.
Yeah, and she's looking surprised, and I don't blame her because they haven't called it the whole game, and now they call one.
That's her 3rd foul too, Alan. That's a big difference. Katie Duffy and Terry Niles are really the 2 girls who make this whole offense go, and she has 3. She's out of the game for the rest of this half, no question about that. 3:28, Sophie Cure deep in the corner, covered down there by Leanne Brown. Now Williams' jump shot is no good. Rebound up, put up by Hauser, no good. Rebounded by Sophie Cure. Cure falls down, they're going to have a traveling call. They're going strong to the boards, though.
Both teams are. They're fighting inside. There is a lot of contact.
39-29, 10-point lead, 3:15 to go. Adrian Johnson in the backcourt, picked up by Beatrice Robinson. Robinson making her go right. Takes her hand off, wants her hand off her back. Out deep in the corner, Niles. Niles going to back it all the way out, continues to drive. Runner in the lane is up and good. Terry Niles, scoring machine. 41-29, 12-point lead.
Well, Salem does a much better job setting screens in the lane.
Robinson down low to Cure. Cure makes some room. Off the glass, strong. Rebound in there by Johnson. Adrian Johnson starts back up on the left side. Johnson, nice pass to Maggie O'Brien, puts it up and no good. O'Brien gets a rebound again. No good. Rebounded by Hauser. Get it to her guard, Molly Weiser. Weiser quickly up the right side. Johnson picks her up, continues right. Going to have a blocking foul. That's 3 fouls in a row on Adrian Johnson. Molly Weiser is going to be going to the line. Molly's a junior from Phoenix, Arizona. 3 fouls on Adrian Johnson.
Okay, Angel St. Scott Hayes back in the lineup for Emmanuel, giving Sophie Cure a break.
Molly Weiser is at the line, shooting 1-1. First shot is up and no good. Long rebound, controlled by Adrian Johnson. Johnson starts up the middle, picked up by Beatrice Robinson. Goes around Robinson, stops at the foul line. Left-hand jump is good. 43-29. 14-point lead, the largest of the game for Salem State. Beatrice Robinson high on the left side. Looking down low now, Williams in the corner. Back up top to Weiser, to Beatrice Robinson. Robinson, step back 3 is good. Beatrice Robinson doing it both from inside and outside.
I tell you, Beatrice Robinson is helping to keep them in the game with her playmaking and her shooting.
Down to 11, 43-32, 1:55 to go now. Down low to Rosenberg, off her hands, stolen away by Molly Weiser. Weiser starts back up for Emmanuel. Goes to Robinson. Robinson drives, hook around pass. Nobody there. Leanne Brown has it. Back to Terry Niles. Niles taking over the point guard now that Duffy is sat down. Niles backs it out to Johnson. Now down low to Maggie Brown. Rosenberg. Rosenberg in the paint. Blocked. We're going to have a foul on the play though. Foul will be called on Erica Hauser. Second foul on Hauser. Dara Rosenberg is going to be at the line shooting 2. Rosenberg, 6'5" center from Framingham, Mass. Delia Pickett back in the lineup replacing Erica Hauser.
Well, we have an 11-point game, Brian, and we mentioned point guard for Emmanuel, Etta Henderson, when I began about 7 minutes ago. And it's been all Salem State since then.
Rosenberg's shot is up. It's the back of the rim. No good. I think with Henderson in the game in the second half, they're going to make a run at this thing. 43-32, 1:31 to go in the first half. This is Brian Wallace with Alan Platt for Moments in Sports. Second shot is up, and that's good by Dara Rosenberg. 44-32, 12-point lead. Molly Weiser with the ball, top of the key, across to Robinson. Robinson looking low, nothing there. Back up top to Weiser. Weiser swings it across to Hayes. Hayes to Robinson. Robinson faked the three, now drives. The runner is off the glass and good.
I'd say I'm really impressed with Beatrice Robinson.
I'll say.
I think that she should probably try to run the point as long as Henderson's out of the game.
Terry Niles blocked by Williams. Nice block by Nicole Williams. Gets it up to Robinson. Robinson now over the 10-second line. Beatrice Robinson getting them back in here now. Molly Weiser. Weiser goes around, covered by Leanne Brown. Weiser picks up a dribble, swings it all the way across to Hayes. Hayes back. Molly Weiser throws up a long three. Is no good. Rebounded by Piggott. Piggott puts it back up in. No good, but she's fouled. Delia Piggott fouled by Rosenberg. She'll go to the line for two. Second foul on Dara Rosenberg.
You have to give Emmanuel some credit for their patience during this long stretch of time when they've been without Henderson in there, but Beatrice Robinson's really stepped up, done an excellent job going to the basket, drawing defenders, passing the ball. She buried a three, then she went and had a nice drive to the hoop for herself.
Delia Piggott's first shot is up and good. 44-35, down to 9. Second shot is up and no good. Rebound, fought for, whenever held ball. As Maggie O'Brien and Hayes fighting for that one. The arrow pointing to Salem State. Angel Scott Hayes is on the floor in that one. 43 seconds to go. 44-35. Adrian Johnson now deep in the corner of Niles. Have to find her. Niles, another three is up and this one's short. Nice play by Hayes. Good blocking out. Angel Scott Hayes just knew that one was going out of bounds and made a nice defensive play. 32 seconds to go. Karen Masiello in the lineup, replacing Dara Rosenberg. 32.9 seconds. Differential of 2 on the shot in the game clock. 44-35, 9-point lead. This is Beatrice Robinson we've been so impressed with in the first half here. Now up top to Molly Weiser. Weiser to Hayes. Hayes down low to Williams. Williams, her pass just stolen away. She threw it right to Adrian Johnson. Johnson drive. Takes it all the way in, lays it up and in. Nice move by Adrian Johnson. Williams threw it right to her. 10 seconds to go. Molly Weiser put over the 10-second line. Down to 6. Weiser drives right. Weiser all the way to jumpers. No good. Up, no good. Up again. No good. Hayes has again. Puts it up. No good. It's not there. As the stars. Angel Scott Hayes had 3 chances. There was no foul. We're from here at Emmanuel College, Marion Hall to score. Salem State 46, Emmanuel 35. We'll be back with second half action right after these messages.
Boston, the hub, as modern as it is historic. For all its cosmopolitan flair, Boston is very much a college town. Nowhere in the country is the concentration of colleges and universities so great. In the heart of the academic community, at the crossroads of the region's illustrious cultural and medical centers, is Emmanuel College, the oldest Catholic college for women in New England.
Now you're going to try to get some kind
A vision and a promise to provide an education equal to that of other area colleges. In 1919, women still could not walk into a voting booth, but they could get a solid liberal arts education at Emmanuel. The vision is as clear today as it was in 1919. To be a recognized leader in enabling students to develop their individual potential, their strong sense of self, and their commitment to others. An Emmanuel education challenges students to become critical thinkers, ethical decision makers, and contributing members of society.
We say to a young woman when she comes here, we will enable you to become whatever person you wish to become, and we will help you with that, we will challenge you, and we will provide a positive learning environment for you.
I was looking for a college where I'd be able to stand out, you know, do my best, have the ability to meet other people, and I liked living in the city too.
I love the idea that it's an all-girls school. The classes are really small. We are known as an individual and not just a number, and the professors recognize us as who we are. And I just can't say enough about the faculty.
I'm majoring in math, and I graduate this year. I'm looking into grad schools right now, and I want to go do my PhD as soon as I finish here, and I'd like to come back to teach.
The opportunity to realize educational goals in a nurturing and supportive environment is what attracts young women to Emmanuel College. Across the country, women's colleges receive high marks for the achievements of their graduates. Reports cite greater self-esteem, a tendency to pursue advanced degrees, and a desire to assume leadership roles in the community.
Is anybody here from New Bedford? Do you know your mayor is a graduate of your alma mater?
When I was going there, it wasn't a boarding school, so I rode the T in order to get there. And the nuns haven't changed one bit from the time that I was there. They give you a great sense of commitment, and they also get into your head that anything's possible.
At Emmanuel, I thought they were very forward-looking in allowing me to pursue an interdisciplinary field, because I started out as a chemistry major, and then I changed to art history. And I was able to major in art history with a chemistry physics minor. So combining those two subjects, which at the time, I mean, even today, it's seen as almost avant-garde. And to this day, I mean, my job at the Smithsonian is in that field, bridging the arts and the sciences.
I think the liberal arts education that one receives at Emmanuel prepares you to be flexible. And I, for one, have gone through a number of career changes before arriving at my present position, coordinator of cultural affairs here at the Federal Reserve Bank.
Today, Ann Belson continues her relationship with Emmanuel College through the internship program she oversees at the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. Whether it be in the arts, sciences, the field of communication, or business, there are endless opportunities for career development throughout Boston's professional community.
When we talk to the people downtown, they say, give us your graduates, they know how to think, and they can write. And they also can speak very well. And that's what a good, solid liberal arts education does.
Emmanuel remains faithful to its heritage as a Catholic college while keeping pace with a changing society. Today's students are not all Catholic, and the foundation of their education is not rooted in religion alone.
We try to educate our students not just to do Band-Aid approaches to society's needs, but to actually deal with the systemic causes of injustice across the world. And we want our students to have a good, not only act out of a strong conscience, but also out of compassion.
It is the best of both worlds, a city school with a self-contained campus, and it is unique in Boston.
It's very nice. It's like being in the country, except you're not. You know, you have the rest of the city all around you. There's easy access off campus, so you never feel like you're alone here.
The campus itself is co-ed. It hosts the Center for English Language Studies, and as a member of the Fenway Library Consortium, shares resources with 13 area institutions. Want to know what it's really like? Just take the Key Club tour.
Hi, my name is Krista Sarhanis. I'm from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and I came to Emmanuel because it's a small environment, but in a big city. I'm not Catholic myself, but I went to a Catholic high school, and I enjoy going to a Catholic college. I think it's great here. We're a liberal arts college, but we also have a great sports program: basketball, softball, tennis, and volleyball. And we also had a great figure skater that went here, Olympian star.
She's been through so much to deliver this performance. What a great moment for Nancy Kerrigan.
Everyone here at Emmanuel spends some time in a lab, whether you're a science major or trying to fulfill requirements. The best part is the individual attention.
Well, some of our students have gone on to medical school.
A 5 minutes walking distance of Emmanuel, you have a major medical center in the United States with a dozen major hospitals and laboratories.
I say to the students, Boston is your classroom, and please make use of your extended classroom, and they do.
time with Tressa Rizzle and Sister Carol Caveney, and we're going to talk to the sister first before we get to the student. That's only fair, right? Sister, first of all, how long have you been at Emmanuel?
I'm in my 10th year at Emmanuel College.
And this college, from what I understand, is a liberal arts college. I hear that a lot, but what basically does liberal arts mean?
Well, I think a liberal arts college definitely offers students a breadth of options. Students have the opportunity to study courses in art and music, in mathematics and literature, in languages and philosophy, in religious studies, in the sciences, biology, chemistry, and physics, and also in the social sciences, economics and education, history and political science, and psychology and sociology. And coupled with this breadth of options, students also have the opportunity to concentrate in a particular department or discipline, or between and among departments with our new individualized major.
Seems like quite a curriculum you have there. Where did most students from Emmanuel come from?
Most of our students come from the state of Massachusetts, but we also have students that come from 23 other states in the United States, and also about 26 countries in other countries in the world.
This is quite a location to have a college, though, right in the middle of downtown Boston, the Fenway District. It must be a very special place.
It absolutely is. In fact, that's one of the things that I think helps to make Emmanuel College so unique. I like to consider us as the heart, and we're surrounded by the educational and the medical and the cultural communities of the wonderful city of Boston. And at the same time, inside that larger circle of Boston, we have the opportunity, because of the initiative of Emmanuel College through our president, Sister Janet Eisner, we have the reality of the colleges of the Fenway now. It's a collaborative effort between Emmanuel College and Wheelock College, Simmons College, Mass College of Pharmacy, and Wentworth Institute. We're all within walking distance of each other, and our students have the opportunity to take courses at those institutions, as well as students from those institutions taking courses at Emmanuel College.
You're also within walking distance of a place called Fenway Park, which is nice.
Yes, indeed. Fenway Park, the Museum of Fine Arts, Boston Symphony. It's just a wonderful location for, in my opinion, for a student to study in.
Now the most important question, the Saints going to come back in the second half?
We certainly hope so. There's one thing Emmanuel is known for, and it's consistency and it's persistence. So we hope that will be played out in the second half.
That's Sister Carolyn Caveney. Thank you very much, Sister. We appreciate it. Now we're going to talk to a softball player over here, I understand, from down the Cape Way, right?
Yes, I'm from Barnstable, which is a fairly larger town on the Cape with a lot of things to do. But Emmanuel College is a smaller school actually than my high school was. So.
You went to Barnstable High?
Yes, I did.
Now, I've been to the Barnstable Fair one or two times.
That's a great place to go.
Let me ask you, what interests you first about Emmanuel? Why did you end up coming from the Cape up to this school?
Actually, part of the reason is because I was looking for an institution where I wouldn't just be a number, where I would be a student. And when I came for some of the overnights and things like that, I just really felt at home here. And people would really care about how you do, and it proved to be correct. So I'm really glad about that.
The other good part is it's really not that far from home either.
No, it's really not that far from home. Like if I really needed to go home, it's about an hour and a half away. It's really not bad, but it's really been a unique experience for me here at Emmanuel. The fact that it's in the city and has so many opportunities outside, and it's a small institution, you can't really get better than that. So.
It's got a great athletic program as well.
Yes, it does. It's the athletic programs is just like the academic experience. Everyone is challenged to push beyond your limits that you would naturally set. All of the teams, we end up with a lot of new players where we teach them a lot of new things and have a lot of faith to get everyone going. So it's really great.
Are they going to come back and win this?
I do believe that we are going to come back and win this, because that's the way the Emmanuel students are. We persevere with pressure.
Okay, that's Sister Rizzo and Sister Carolyn Caveney, and this is Brian Walsh. I got to get back up and announce this game. Thank you very much, Sister. Thank you, Teresa.
46-35 here at Marion Hall on the campus of Emmanuel College. Rosenberg inside. Dara Rosenberg for Salem State gives them a 13-point lead at 48-35. In the first half, Rosenberg had 5 points, 18 points for Niles and 12 for Duffy.
Okay, back for my...
And Brian made it back for his interview, right?
Yeah, all set, ready to go here. 48-35.
Yeah, Rosenberg scored a quick one on the post to stop the half.
Down low, nice move, Erica Hauser. Hauser puts it up and in for 2. 48-37 the score. Etta Henderson back in the game now. We'll see if she can pick her team up. This is Adrian Johnson. Johnson has 3 fouls. Now Emmanuel in a man-to-man. Duffy's back in the game as well. She has 3 fouls as well. Down low to Rosenberg. Rosenberg turn around jumper. No good rebound. Put back up by Leanne Brown. Leanne Brown gets 2 off the miss. 50-37. Etta Henderson up top. Salem State drops back in the zone this time down. Now they go down low to Mandy Price. Mandy has a couple fouls as well. Henderson looking all the way across to Neal. Neal has it. Neal drives a kind of a crazy shot. Is rebounded but knocked out of the Leanne Brown. Couldn't control it.
You know, in that first half, Brian, you talked about Niles and Duffy for Salem State. Niles had 18 points. Duffy had 12. 30 points between them for the backcourt combination.
Not a bad backcourt. Inbounding is Marlene Neal. Having some trouble. Now she gets it up top to Hauser. Hauser deep in the corner. Now drives right. Now goes back left. Turnaround jumper is no good, but she's going to be fouled by Leanne Brown.
I think Hauser is one of the players for Emmanuel who will have to step up in the second half. Made a nice move that time, gets to the free throw line.
That's amazing. Niles with 18 points in the first half. 3 for 6 from the 3-point stripe. Not bad shooting. We mentioned coming in that she leads the league in that category. That certainly doesn't hurt her chances tonight. Erica Hauser hits the first. 50-38 the score. Erica Hauser gets 2, 50-39. 18-14 to go in the game. Quickly back up court is Adrian Johnson. Johnson over to Duffy. Duffy down low to Rosenberg. Rosenberg off the glass, no good. Rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be Emmanuel Ball as Leanne Brown knocked it out of bounds, and Marlene Neal will inbound. Coach Jim Shea talking to Darren Rosenberg. Etta Henderson takes her time. She sat out most of the first half with foul trouble. Now Mandy Price deep in the corner. They give her the baseline. She takes it. Now they double team the ball. Mandy having all kinds of problems. Just threw it away, and Duffy was right there for the steal. Nice defense that time as soon as she picked up a dribble, they double team the ball. Now Niles, here she is. Now she drives baseline. This time the runner is no good. Rosenberg up and in. It's good to have her down on the blocks, Alan.
I tell you, well, she's so big that once she gets this, she has nice soft hands, so she's able to make those layups pretty easily.
Sophie Cure in the corner. Now Henderson high on the left side. Henderson down low to Mandy Price on the baseline. Price across to Sophie Cure. Pass a little on. Cure tracks it down with 15 on the shot clock. Neal has it. Neal drives left. Neal knocked out of her hands right to Hauser. Hauser puts it up, no good. Sophie Cure puts up, and she's going to be fouled. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Dara Rosenberg. Right off the bench comes Maggie O'Brien.
I'll tell you, Emmanuel's doing the right thing. They're going inside. They're forcing Salem State to play some interior defense, and they've been able to draw some quick fouls in the second half.
Actually, they called that one on Leanne Brown, so Leanne Brown is going to get the foul and not Rosenberg. So Leanne comes out of the game, and Maggie O'Brien is in. Sophie Cure at the line for 2. First shot by Sophie, up and good. Sophie Cure, a freshman from France. Don't know what part of France, you say France. Second shot is up, and that's good. 52-41, now they're going to press all over the court. Mandy goes into their full court man press. Adrian Johnson covered by Neal. Neal leads in, that's going to be her 4th foul. Marlene Neal on the ball handler, reaches in and picks up her 4th foul. Neal, the leading scorer. Going to bring in Molly Weiser off the bench to replace her. So Coach Yasnow's play is getting in some trouble here in the foul. category now. Katie Duffy. Duffy looked like she was going to shoot. Backed it off. Now Adrian Johnson has it. Johnson picks up her dribble now to Duffy. Duffy drives baseline, stops a nice jump shot from the corner. Duffy and Niles, the two of them have been killing Emmanuel today. 54-41, 13-point lead. Up top is Molly Neal. She goes down low to Erica Hauser. Hauser's tied up by Rosenberg. Rosenberg just grabbed the ball out of her hand. The arrow pointing to Salem State, so they get a big turnover there. The largest lead has been 14. It's up to 13 now as Adrian Johnson brings up, covered by Molly Weiser. Now Adrian goes right. Weiser right down to Rosenberg. Rosenberg in the paint. Back to Duffy. Jump shot. Duffy is no good. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Emmanuel Ball. Rosenberg thought it went off for Cole Williams, but the ref said no. 16-16 to left, 54-41 the score. Salem State with a 13-point lead as Etta Henderson brings it up over half court. Henderson picked up right away by Duffy, down low to Sophie Cure. Cure's ball thrown away by Rosenberg. Rosenberg throws it away and Henderson will play it. Henderson goes left. Nice pass down low to Williams. Williams, a little jumper is good. There's Henderson again with those playmakers.
Oh, she gets into the lane. She forces the defense to come to her and then bounces it back, lays it down for layup shot.
54-43, 15-48. Duffy, jump shot from the corner is up and good by Maggie O'Brien. That's Maggie's fourth point. 55-43, Henderson right back at him. Henderson goes left, down low to Cure. Cure puts it up, no good. Rebound batted around. Robert Rosenberg has it. Rosenberg just holds on and gives it to Adrian Johnson. Johnson back up the floor for Salem State. Off her knee, gets it back to Duffy. Duffy covered by Cure. Deep in the corner to Niles. Niles a long three, good! Terry Niles, her fourth three of the game. 4 for 7 from the three-point line. 59-43. Biggest lead now, 16 points.
Now 20 points for Niles.
On the blocks is Hauser. Makes some move, going to be called outside for a push. Uh-oh, that's a fourth on Katie Duffy. Leanne Brown is going to come back in. Duffy just picked up her fourth foul. That's a big one.
That's a huge foul. As Brian, that's going to be a really key play. Because if Duffy has to sit down for any length of time, that'll give Emmanuel a chance to really concentrate on Niles with her outside shooting.
That's right. Molly Weiser trying to inbound, gets it to Williams. Williams turns around, tries to work on Rosenberg, throws it over the hoop. I guess Rosenberg changed that shot.
Oh, definitely.
Dara Rosenberg comes back up the court laughing. Adrian Johnson now covered by Molly Weiser in the backcourt. Under 15 now, 16-point lead for the Lady Vikings. Now, this is Leanne Brown covered by Hauser. Now Maggie O'Brien. O'Brien jump shot is up and good. Maggie O'Brien has 6 points. Maggie forward from Guilford, Connecticut. And the Asanoff has seen enough. He wants time out. 61-43. Maggie O'Brien is coming and giving a spark.
Well, what's happening is, Brian, the interior defense for Emmanuel is concentrating so much on Rosenberg that the weak side is coming up very easily, wide open. We've seen O'Brien come up with 2 jump shots. Also Brown and, of course, Niles and Duffy have all scored here in the beginning of the second half.
As we mentioned at the top of the game, Amy Foss, the second leading scorer for Salem State, isn't playing today. Nor is
and in that first half, Brown, we talked about Robinson. And she was able to score 9 points in that first half. She just came back in the game. Let's see if she, along with Henderson, can provide a spark for the Emmanuel team.
Robinson was best player out there in the first half for Emmanuel, no doubt about that. She's on the court now, along with Angel Scott Hayes, Dakota Williams, and Molly Weiser, and Etta Henderson. Rosenberg, Johnson, Leanne Brown, Maggie O'Brien, and Terry Niles on the court for Salem State. 14:37 to go. 61-43 is the score. Molly Weiser to inbound to our left here, gets it to Henderson. Now Salem State back, drops back into his zone. Looking down low to Hayes. Now to Williams in the middle, across to Robertson. Now all the way back up. Now the steal by Adrian Johnson, going one-on-one with Henderson. Henderson has to let her go. Niles there the rebound, up and in. Terry Niles, opportunistic. The lead is up to 20. Now Henderson goes left, going to have a blocking foul. That's a fourth foul on Adrian Johnson.
Again, I think one of the only chances Emmanuel has to get back in the game right now is to get a couple of these key players for Salem State fouled out. Now, this is an interesting move because he's bringing Duffy back, who also has 4.
14-14 to go in the game. 20-point Salem State lead. Molly Weiser inbounding. Off the pick, Henderson cuts to the ball. Now they're going to go way out on the top. Hayes has it. Hayes, traveling call. Angel Scott Hayes called for the traveling. So biggest lead of the night now, 20 points as Katie Duffy back in the game. Katie gets a pick from Leanne Brown, uses it, now backs it all the way out. Duffy and Niles have been in the story here to Salem State. Duffy goes left. Duffy stops in the paint for 2 more. Katie Duffy has been impressive.
Well, like I said, her offense is under control. She can go one-on-one, but she's clearly under control and has a very good shot.
Hedda Henderson just throws the ball away, and the wheels are really starting to come off the Emmanuel team right now.
They're becoming a little unraveled because this 22-point lead they see on the scoreboard is something they clearly didn't expect.
Coach Tim Shea wants a timeout for Salem State. Is they're going to bring in Molly Neal again for Emmanuel will be checking in, but
yeah, she'll have to come back even with her 4 fouls.
This one's getting away.
Yasnov is forced to bring her back in because, as you mentioned, she's one of the top scorers on the team, so she has to be in there to create some offense because they're really not turning over good offense like they were in the first half.
This game is starting to get away from Emmanuel. They have to get some points on the scoreboard. They trail now by 22 points.
Well, I'd say they have plenty of time, and the foul trouble for the Salem State team very well may be a key factor when we get under 10 minutes, because right now you have Duffy out there who's the leading scorer, or one of the leading scorers. She has 16 points with the ball right now. She has 4 fouls. It'll be key if she goes out of this game anytime soon.
Niles down low to Rosenberg. Rosenberg turns around. Maggie O'Brien, another jump shot, and this time it's no good. Maggie was 3 for 3. Off the ball, here comes Henderson back for Emmanuel. Head of Henderson. In the corner to Neal. Neal goes baseline. Jump shot from the baseline is up, no good. Rebounded by Katie Duffy. Duffy ahead of the field. Katie Duffy takes it coast to coast, lays it up and in. 67-43. The Salem State Vikings running away here. Now Henderson across to Neal. Neal looking on the blocks for Hayes. Hayes has it. Rosenberg right there, turns around, nothing there. Rosenberg changed that shot, and Rosenberg has made a big difference on defense down there. Going to have a substitution. Delia Piggott is going to come in the lineup. Delilah Piggott, I'm sorry, replacing Angel Scott Hayes. So Delilah Piggott, sophomore from Randolph, Vermont. Niles in the backcourt being challenged by Henderson. Niles, good dribbler, going left and right. Ball stolen away by Cure. Sophie Cure ahead to Henderson. Leanne Brown comes back and makes a nice steal for Salem State. Brown picks up a dribble. Robinson all over her. That's all. That's a travel. Andy Asnoff wants a technical foul as Brown threw the ball, bounced the ball in the stands over there. Karen Masiello now going to check in the lineup. .43 to go. Now Karen Masiello does come in. What was that all about?
Well, the sub for Salem State mistakenly came to us because we have microphones. She was supposed to go over to the scorer's table.
Always go to the middle of the mic. Now it's in the corner to Neal. Neal to Piggott. Piggott turns around. Nice pass to Cure. Cure puts it up no good, but she's fouled.
Good pass that time by Piggott, and I tell you, those are the kind of players Emmanuel has to get back in this game.
So Sophie Cure will be out the line once again. She's shooting 2. Sophie comes in averaging 15 points and 7 rebounds. First shot is up and good. 67-44, 12:37 to go in the game. Second shot is up, and that one's good as well. 2 for Sophie Cura. Now Emmanuel has to get a few steals here. They trail by 22 points, pressing all over the court. Niles has it in the backcourt. They double team her, gets it to Duffy. Duffy up to Rosenberg, stolen away by Sophie Cura. Etta Henderson has it. Henderson pass thrown away by Terry Niles. Niles get back quickly on defense. Now they press again, gets up to Rosenberg. Rosenberg has the ball, waiting for a guard, gets it to Katie Duffy. Henderson forcing Duffy left. Once she takes the right though, now she's forcing her left again. This time she takes the left. Niles, step back three is up and good. Terry Niles having a career day here. 5 3-point shots for Terry Niles. 70-45 is the score.
It's a simple baseline pick going weak side, and Niles comes off that ready to shoot. She has 2 3-pointers this half, 24 points for the game.
Molly Neal for her own three. She comes right back and buries one. 70-48, 11:37. Now they're pressing in the backcourt. This is Duffy. Etta Henderson picks her up. Duffy gets it up nicely to Maggie O'Brien. Maggie takes a trunk to the hoop. Maggie O'Brien has really made a difference. Maggie O'Brien with 8 points off the bench. A forward from Guilford, Connecticut. 72-48, 11-18. Now Neal once again. Marlene throws up another three. This one's no good. Rebound batted around. Katie Duffy has it. Katie starts up, being chased by Etta Henderson. Henderson all over, forces her left. O'Brien once again, a jump shot, no good this time, rebounded by Robinson. Robinson up to Etta Henderson. Henderson the floor general out there. Henderson goes left, continues left. Now baseline, Sophie Cura. Cura's going to back it out, throws it all the way out to Neal at the 3-point line. Neal drives. Neal stops it. Runner is good. Molly Neal, 5 straight points. 72-50, down to 22. 10:40 to go in the game. Katie Duffy in the backcourt. Ball is batted out of bounds by Molly Neal, who's really picked it up here. Leanne Brown back in the lineup, replacing Karen Masiello. Adrienne Johnson back in the lineup, replacing Maggie O'Brien. Did a nice job. Johnson has 5 fouls, as does Duffy. 22-point lead. Get it up to Duffy. Duffy to Brown. Brown deep in the corner, looking up top for Duffy. Duffy back to Leanne Brown. Swing all the way to Johnson. Niles open. They can't leave her open. Now back to Duffy. Duffy foul line jumper is no good. She's knocked down again. Once again, Beatrice Robinson just knocked her down. We've seen that happen 4 times today.
That was on Robinson.
It's going to be after the shot, so it's non-shooting foul, but that's happened way too much for our coach Yasinoff.
Actually,
they're going to give it the shot. They're going to give it the shot, yeah.
In the act of shooting.
Katie Duffy, sophomore guard. First shot is up and good, and this is the best guard combination I've ever seen on a Division III team, believe me. Terry Niles and Katie Duffy.
Well, they can both handle the ball, they can both drive to the basket, and they can both shoot from outside, so you have all the elements.
Ball batted out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Emmanuel ball. 10:17 to go. 3-point lead for Salem State. Marlene Neal will inbound. Marlene has 5 straight points. Gets it up to Etta Henderson. Henderson lets her go over half court before she picks it up. Now Salem State in the zone. Down low to Delata Pickett off her hands. And Delata said it was too high for me. Now Salem State goes back into their full court pressure. Adrienne Johnson. Now Duffy's double teamed as she gets the ball. Gets it up. Oh, Sophie Cura almost had a steal. Leanne Brown. Brown down low to Niles. Niles, a little jump shot is up and good. She can really shoot the ball. Terry Niles, how many she have, Alan?
She now has 26 points.
Wow. Nice pass to Pickett on the blocks. No good. Rebound to Robinson. Robinson across to Neal. Neal, another three is no good. Rebound batted around. Sophie Cura. Good rebounder.
Cura's playing an excellent game.
Sophie up top to Henderson. Henderson swings it across to Neal. Now Robinson deep in the corner. Robinson back to Neal. 19 on the shot clock. Henderson for 3 is up and no good. Rebound once again, Sophie Cura.
That's their 3rd offensive rebound this sequence.
Now Cura takes a stone. Nice pass to Pickett. Pickett, a jump shot is up around. No good this time. Rosenberg has it. Rosenberg loses it. Ball's on the floor. Everyone's on the floor. It's going to be a hell ball. The arrow's pointing to Emmanuel, so they'll have the ball under 10 now. 9-17 with a 25-point Salem State lead.
Emmanuel's really had a tough time trying to get any kind of offense rolling. Meanwhile, Salem State is just coming down and getting anything they want offensively.
Inbounding will be Neal, gets it to Robinson. Robinson back up top to Etta Henderson, now deep in the corner to Molly Neal. Neal stops a two-pointer, very short, rebound by Robinson, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Salem State ball. Salem State comes in here at 15-2 on the year. You can understand why. Now 8 to go in the game, still by Henderson. Henderson now back to Neal. Neal puts it up and in. The quick hands of Etta Henderson. Now Katie Duffy. Duffy up to Leanne Brown. Brown has numbers. Brown stops. Brown throws up a jumper, is no good. Rebound by Neal. Neal quickly out to Henderson. Henderson had numbers, now they're back. Henderson passed down low, stolen away by Katie Duffy. Duffy backs it out, Henderson right on her. Nice dribbling by Katie Duffy. Henderson, tenacious defensive player. There every time the ball's around, she's around the ball, she has a hand in there. Going to have a push that time on Robinson as Beatrice Robinson pushes Leanne Brown. Third foul on Beatrice Robinson. 8:31 to go, 75-52 is the score. Katie Duffy will inbound. Look at now Johnson breaks out of the pack. She has it up top to Niles. Niles drives left. Pass to Leanne Brown. Brown looking down low. Duffy's there. Duffy turnaround is around, no good. Rebounded strongly by Hauser. Hauser out to Henderson. Henderson in the middle of the floor. Henderson goes left down low with Sophie Cure. Nice play by Leanne Brown once again. That's twice Leanne Brown has gotten back and made the steal. Katie Duffy, once again, being challenged by Henderson every time she gets it. Deep in the corner to Niles. Niles looking low. Now she backs it out to Duffy. Duffy deep in the corner. Rosenberg has it. Rosenberg turn around. No good. Rebounded by Hauser. We're going to have a foul on Rosenberg. 3 players on the floor now.
Well, the Emmanuel Saints players are giving all their effort. They just can't convert enough on the offensive end. They've had plenty of chances, but again, when you're down this far, you try to make the perfect play, and oftentimes you get over anxious. You make the pass either too early or too late, and consequently, Salem State's had a number of steals in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Beatrice Robinson is out, replaced by Molly Weiser. That's the third foul on Rosenberg. 7:54 to go. 75-52 the score. Salem State Vikings in the lead. Now Molly Neal way up top to Sophie Cure. Cure's been very impressive. Back to Neal. Neal for a long three is good. Molly Neal starting to heat it up a little bit. 75-55 back to 20. 7:37. Emmanuel pressing all over the court. Niles covered by Neal. Niles passes up. Thrown to us in the stands.
Pass to us. That was good. We don't need it, though.
That was a little bit long.
Actually, it should have been a 10-second violation, but they don't have that in girls basketball.
75-55, and Coach Tim Shea wants a timeout.
Well, it's still a 20-point lead, but I'll tell you, Brian, again, to me, the foul trouble, especially with Duffy with 4, if she were to foul out of the game, if Neal can continue hitting the outside shots, and Emmanuel cannot, if they don't wear down with this full court press, they still have a small chance. If they make a run within the next 4 minutes or so to get close to 10, they have a chance to come back.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, there are a lot of foul trouble, but you can feel a little momentum switch here as well. Emmanuel has really picked it up. I don't know if they have enough time to do anything, but they certainly have picked it up offensively and defensively.
Well, Neal scored 10 points in the last 3 minutes, 2 3-point shots and 2 inside shots. So obviously she's the outside scorer that Emmanuel will go to, number 21. We really have to look for her the rest of the game, even though she has 4 fouls.
And Sophie Cure is playing an outstanding game. She has a number of rebounds.
She's created a number of second chances, third chances, but again, because Emmanuel is so far behind, they're really having a tough time converting the easy plays.
Okay, we have 7:28 to go. 75 for Salem, 55 for Emmanuel. That's the story right here. 16 fouls on Salem, 3 team fouls on Emmanuel.
I mentioned Neal, she leads Emmanuel with 15 points. That's her with the ball.
Up top to Henderson. Molly Weiser back in the game. Neal goes base on double team right away. Gets up top to Henderson. Henderson, nice pass to Hauser. Hauser turn around off the glass. Oh, can't get it to go. Leanne Brown with the rebound.
Hey, you got to have those shots. You get a nice 3-footer inside. You have to be able to bank that one to make it.
So the foul on the play. It's going to be on Etta Henderson. Henderson's tough. She challenges every dribble. Third foul on Etta Henderson. Katie Duffy in the backcourt to Terry Niles. Niles with 26. Back to Katie Duffy. Duffy calls the play. Henderson on her. Out of the pack comes Adrian Johnson. Johnson down low to Rosenberg. Rosenberg has it. Turnaround is up and good by Dara Rosenberg. 77-55, under 7 now. Molly Neal covered by Adrian Johnson. Back up top to Weiser. Weiser covered by Duffy back. Molly Neal again, threes up and good. Molly Neal is really heating it up here. 77-58, down to 19. 6:34 to go. Duffy in the backcourt to Niles. Niles up to Adrian Johnson. Johnson covered by Sophie Cure. Goes around Sophie. Now picks up a dribble, gets it to Duffy. Duffy down low to Rosenberg. Rosenberg picks up her dribble. Duffy to Niles. Niles step back three is blocked by Neal and saved nicely by Erica Hauser. Hauser over to Molly Weiser. Emmanuel has numbers. She didn't see it. Now it's kind of late, but Neal has it anyway. Henderson, a long three herself, is up and good. Etta Henderson for three. Emmanuel starting to come back. 77-61, 16-point lead, under 6. Terry Niles pressure in the backcourt, gets it up to Leanne Brown. Brown will wait for some help, gets it to Niles, who gets it to Duffy. Duffy calls the play, 5:49, 77-61 the score. Katie Duffy, now they double team her. We're going to have an offensive foul. A moving pick that time on Terry Niles. Emmanuel's trying to come back here, Alan.
Well, the key to the whole thing, obviously, is the three-point shooting. Neal has 3 threes in this half. Henderson, we just saw, hit one, so they've had 4 3-point shots made in the half. In this last 5:42, if they can get some more of those made, but this is just as important, Brian, because they have a chance to score while the clock is stopped. So these one-on-one bonus situations for Emmanuel will be just as important as their outside shooting.
They have to make them, though, Alan. They have to make them. Neal's first shot is up, and she's a shooter. 77-62, down to 15. Emmanuel has cut 10 points off the lead. 5:42 to go. Second shot by Neal is up and good. 77-63, 14-point lead. Johnson to Niles. Niles has no one in front of her. Niles going to take it coast to coast to Duffy. Duffy all by herself lays it up and in. Breakdown in defense there. 79-63. Neal once again. Neal goes left, almost loses it. Double team. Down low to Hauser. Hauser had Sophie Cure all by herself. Goes all the way back out to Weiser. Weiser deep in the corner to Cure. Cure jump shot is no good. Strong rebound. Neal puts it up and in. Great move by Molly Neal. 79-65. 5:09 to go. Johnson up to Leanne Brown, who gets it to Katie Duffy. Duffy challenged by Henderson. Henderson forces her right. Henderson almost gets the steal. Those quick hands. Now Leanne Brown up to Terry Niles. 11 on the shot clock. Gets a pick from Johnson. 7 on the shot clock. Down to Adrian. Adrian puts up no good. We're going to have a foul on the play. Foul is going to be on Erica Hauser. Adrian Johnson will go to the line shooting 2.
We're talking about Neal. She has 16 points in the second half alone. The first half, because she had foul trouble, she only had 5. She has 21 points now. Clearly the person that Emmanuel has to go to down the stretch. They still have 4:45 to go in the game.
Molly Neal's a senior from Trenton, New Jersey. Adrian Johnson at the line. First shot is up and good. She buries it. 80-65. We mentioned coming in, they averaged 73 points a game now. They're up to 80 today. Second shot by Adrian Johnson. Crowd getting very vocal behind us. Is up and good. Buries 2 like it was nothing. 81-65. Quickly up court is Molly Neal. In the corner to Weiser. Weiser all by herself for 3. He buries it. Molly Weiser for 3. 81-68, down to 13. 4:34 to go. Niles has it being pressured. Look all the way across to Johnson. Sophie Q is going to go for the steal. Down low to Rosenberg, loses it off her hands. Emmanuel gets a turnover.
You know, Brian, I mentioned energy before, but we definitely see that Emmanuel does have the energy to make another run.
Etta Henderson up top, 4:19 to go. Marlene drives left. Now back up top to Etta. Etta cross to Molly Weiser. Back to Etta Henderson. Henderson faked the three. Now takes it in, gets it to Marlene Neal. Neal got away with the travel. No, she didn't. Good call. 4:07 to go. 81-68. Andy Yasnoff wants a timeout and gets it. So
yeah, he needs a timeout because his players are definitely tired for this full court pressure. And that was actually a very key point there because with still over 4 minutes to go, if they got any kind of score there, that really would have started to put the pressure on the Salem State team. Salem State's done a good job taking advantage of the opportunities they've had. They haven't had that many the past 3 minutes, but again, that backcourt combination of Duffy and Niles simply controls the game at the right time.
And the band starting up behind us here is we have 4:07 to go, 13-point lead. Emmanuel has got 12 points off that lead. Okay, ready for action. Terry Niles will inbound for Salem State. Emmanuel in their full court zone press now. Duffy. Now Niles. They're going to converge on her. Back to Duffy. Duffy double teamed. Henderson with the quick hands. Gets it to Adrian Johnson. Now Niles has it. Mentioned there's no 10 seconds. And girls, there's going to be going to be a foul on Etta Henderson. Looked like a steal, but going to call it on Weiser actually. I was watching Henderson. I know she didn't do anything, but Weiser might have. 81-68, the ball all the way up to Duffy. Duffy all by herself in the corner. Now Katie Duffy backs it out. Takes some time off the clock. We have 3:43 to go. Nice cut, Leanne Brown. Leanne Brown pushed from behind by Weiser. That's a 17 foul, so Leanne Brown will go to the line, shooting 1-1. Leanne Brown, a forward from Saugus, Mass. Should be shooting 1-1. 3:40 to go. 81-68 the score. Shot by Leanne Brown is up and around, no good. Rebounded by Erica Hauser. Hauser quick road to Molly Neal. Neal in the front court, in the foot. Now goes left. Neal continues left. Neal puts it up in, no good. Ball batted around, and Erica Hauser knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Emmanuel ball. I'm not sure what Coach Yasnoff wanted on that. He got the ball. 13-point game, 3:29. Etta Henderson covered by Niles. Now down low on the blocks to Hauser. Hauser turnaround is no good, but she's fouled. Fourth foul on Dara Rosenberg. Erica Hauser will go to the line shooting 2. Erica, senior from Brooklyn, New York. So 4 on Rosenberg, 4 on Duffy, 4 on Johnson.
I tell you, I have to give the Salem State players a lot of credit because they've been playing, especially Duffy's been playing a long time with her 4 fouls. On the other side, Neal has been playing a very long time with her 4 fouls for Emmanuel.
Erica Hauser buried the first, down to 12. Hauser's second shot is up, no good, rebounded by Neal. Neal on the ground, gets back up, gets it to Henderson. 81-69 is the score. Deep in the corner to Neal. Now comes up the player as soon as she gets the ball. Now Henderson for 3 is no good. Rosenberg with a strong rebound. That one would have helped. Now Duffy being challenged by Henderson. Duffy goes right, good ball handler. Henderson all over her. With quick hands of Etta Henderson. Now Duffy goes left. Duffy continues left, throws it up, it's good and she fouled. Great move by Katie Duffy. What a backcourt, huh?
Well, like I said before, they have the ball handling skills. They can take the ball into the lane and be under control for a good shot. It's happened time and time again today.
Katie Duffy out the line shooting 1, the sophomore guard from Northfield, New Hampshire. Katie's done it all today. She buries that one. 3-point play for Katie Duffy.
And she now has 20 points.
Wow. 84-69, back to 15. Molly Neal with an NBA three. No good. Rebound by Rosenberg. Rosenberg trying to clear, gets it to Duffy. I think Salem State has stopped the run now. Deep in the corner now is another three. She's knocked down again. That's the 5th time.
And Neal's fouled out of the game also.
Molly Neal, that's the 5th time that she's done that. Molly Neal talking to the referee. Terry Niles will be shooting three once again at the line. I've never seen that happen so often in a game, Alan. Neal is fouled out of the game. Robinson will be coming in to replace her. That's a play they should keep it in their arsenal.
I'd say it is amazing to me that this happens so many times in the course of the game. Once or twice, you maybe can understand, but like you said, Brian, it's been 5 or 6 times it's happened.
Yeah. You don't want Terry Niles at the line shooting 1 or 2, but definitely not 3. 84-69, 2:36 to go. Terry Niles be shooting 3 at the line. Sophomore guy from Everett, Mass. First one is up and good. She's money in the bank. 85-69. Niles' second shot is up and good. 86-69, 2:36 to go. Niles' third shot is up and buries that as well. Oh, what a shooter. 87-69, back up to 18. Now Weiser throws up a long three. Is no good. Rebounded to Adrian Johnson. Johnson just stolen away by Sophie Cure, but Johnson gets it back. Johnson up to Rosenberg. Off her hands, and Molly Weiser has it. Weiser looking for some help. Weiser throws up a long three. It's good. What range. What range. Molly Weiser buried a three. And Coach Yashnov wants a timeout. 87-72.
Now that was an NBA three, Brian.
That was an NBA three. That was a cannon. 2:11 to go. 87-72. 15-point lead. It's been quite a game, though.
Well, like you said, Brian, the Salem State team has really sort of stemmed the tide, and they survived that run. Emmanuel had that one chance when they were down 12. They had a chance with the ball to go under 10, couldn't quite get it, and then of course Duffy and Niles have just taken over since then to give Salem State back this 15-point lead.
Yeah, if Henderson hit that three-point shot, it's a different game. We have 2:11 to go. Emmanuel will be pressing all over the court. They break, they had Duffy all by herself, didn't see it. Now Niles has it in the backcourt. This time Niles is covered by Henderson. Goes left, continues left, gets a pick from Duffy. Now backs it out. Now double team. There's Henderson again. Henderson tries to tie it up. It's going to be a foul on Etta Henderson. Fouled the wrong girl. 1:58 to go. Fourth foul on Henderson. Niles will be at the line once again. Seems like she's been there all day long. Terry shooting 1 and 1. Her shot is up and good once again. She hasn't missed many from the line. Back to 16 with 1:58 to go. Terry Niles has one more. Second one is up, and that's perfect as well. What a foul shooter. 89-72, back up to 17. Henderson quickly over to Weiser. Weiser was going to throw up that NBA three again. This time she drives past to Hauser. Hauser in the paint, up, no good. Rebound. Sophie Cure makes a nice save to Robinson. Robinson covered by Duffy. Back out to Etta. Now in the paint to Hauser. Hauser goes around Rosenberg. Lays up no good. Sophie Cure. Cure puts it up no good. Duffy with the rebound. Katie Duffy get in amongst the trees. They came out with the ball. 1:31 to go. Deep in the corner to Niles. Niles fakes the three. Niles drives. Niles' shot is blocked and she's down again. She'll be going to the line once again. The foul will be on Hauser. Terry Niles has really put on a show here today at the Marriott Hall.
Well, she has 30 right now, with a chance to add to that. As you mentioned, they've done everything. They fake the threes, go to the basket strong, make their free throws.
Terry at the line once again. Shot as she missed finally.
I'll tell you, Brian, you said they came in at 15-2. I'd like to see the teams they lost to.
No. Second one is up, and that one's no good. Rebound by Rosenberg. Rosenberg puts it up and no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll be Emmanuel ball. 1:22 to go. Maggie O'Brien back in the line replacing Leanne Brown. Brown is a 5'10 forward from Saugus, Mass. O'Brien from 5'10 forward from Guilford, Connecticut. Deep in the corner. Robinson, a three is no good. Sophie Cure with another rebound. Cure has a ton of rebounds. Wise with another NBA three, no good. Hauser left-handed up and good off the glass. Timeout, Emmanuel. After every made hoop, they're going to call a timeout so they can apply their pressure defense. We have 1:07 to go. 89-74 is the score.
No, you want to use them. You know, there's no sense in taking them home with you.
Right now, it looks like Salem State's going to be taking a victory home with them. And
yeah, that'll make them 16-2. They'll drop Emmanuel down to 12-6. But again, I think there are a couple of key points in the game. You go all the way back to the first half, Brian, when Henderson sat down for 12 minutes. Right. She had 2 fouls, but she sat down for 12 minutes. And that really changed the offensive flow for Emmanuel. And on the other ends, Niles and Duffy just took over the game at that point, as they both had 30 points between them in the first half.
They've been the story of this game. Terry Niles and Katie Duffy. Outstanding backcourt combination for the Lady Vikings. We have 1:07 to go. 89-74 is the score. 15-point game. Adrian Johnson will be inbounding for Salem State. Manuel pressing all over the court. Duffy breaks out of the pack to get it to Niles. Niles double team, gets it back to Johnson. Johnson has a clear sideline to take it. She does. Pass down low to Brown. O'Brien turnaround is up and good. Maggie O'Brien with 10 points off the bench. Under a minute now. 91-74. Robinson for three is good. Another timeout. Down to 50 seconds left. 22nd timeout that time. 91-77, 14-point lead with exactly 50 seconds left.
Well, again, it's fine if you can shoot threes, but you have to be able to stop them on the other end. And so far, the Salem State team well coached. Good discipline again, because that last play was indicative. They were able to come down a weak side, cut it to the hoop, easy layup.
There's only a 20-second timeout, so both teams can back out quickly. Maggie O'Brien in double figures off the bench.
Well, you mentioned they came in averaging 73, and they have, what, 91 now?
Once again, Adrian Johnson gets it up to Rosenberg. Rosenberg looking for someone. They finds Johnson. Johnson pressured by O'Brien around. Pass down low to O'Brien again. Maggie puts up his block. Rosenberg in the paint. Up, no good. Rebound is to Robinson. Beatrice Robinson up to Etta Henderson. Now Henderson has to do something back to Robinson. Robinson fakes a three. Drives baseline. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Beatrice Robinson. 91-79. 12-point lead with 28.2 seconds to go.
Too little too late at this point, Brian, but they give the Emmanuel Saints credit. They keep coming, they keep pressing. I think the fatigue factor set in about 2 minutes ago when we saw Salem State really able to break down that full court press and get some layups.
I'm tired. I don't know about them.
Well, we said before the game that they both go up and down the floor.
Certainly
because they do have good ball handlers. Unfortunately for Emmanuel, as I mentioned before, Henderson sat out a 12-minute stretch in that first half.
170 points scored already, Alan, between these two teams. 28.2. Adrian Johnson will be inbounding. Having trouble. Have to call a timeout. Good defense that time being played by Emmanuel as Salem State was forced to call a timeout.
Well,
Wally Wise are all over the ball.
They've done a good job. They've done a very good job. They keep coming at him. It's just that they have the breakdowns on the defensive end. In Salem State, they're just too good shooters to allow them any kind of openings.
Emmanuel back on the court already. They're ready to go. Coach Tim Shea, he's a good one. Coach Tim Shea is the third winningest active coach in Division III women's basketball in the nation. Andy Asnoff is the seventh leading active basketball coach in women's Division III in the nation. So two great coaches here. .2. Adrian Johnson will inbound. They break Maggie O'Brien away and give it to Niles. Niles covered by Sophie Cure now. Triple team, gets it back to Johnson across to Maggie Duffy, couldn't track it down. Katie Duffy, I'm sorry, Katie couldn't track that one down, so Emmanuel gets a turnover. 19.7 seconds left, 91-79. Robinson back to Henderson. That's a long three is going to be shot. Rebounded by Cure again. Cure, nice move. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser puts up no good. Blocked by Rosenberg. O'Brien with the rebound out. Katie Duffy, 9 seconds. Katie Duffy to Niles. Niles knocked out of her hand. It's going to be a Salem State ball with 6.3 seconds to go. Gets it to Johnson. Back up to Katie Duffy. Katie's just going to kill up the clock. 3-2. Niles has it. Niles knocked out of her hands and above the sound. Ending this one. So Salem State comes into Marion Hall on the campus of Emmanuel College. Comes away with a hard-fought 91-79 victory. A great game. 180-point score between these two teams. So don't go away. We're going to wrap this one up right after these messages.
Dear Mrs. Coleman, you don't know me, but I know you know my old red house at the end of the lane. Please forgive me for tracking you down, but I had to thank you. I'm not sure what inspired your kindness. Oh, it's a godsend. Since my wretched hip surgery, just getting to the end of the lane and back takes nearly half an hour, and sometimes the pain just isn't worth it. You brought me something much more important than newspapers. You brought me the understanding that it's the small, the simple things that really help people.
If you're doing just a little, you're helping a lot. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Okay, we're back after an exciting basketball game that saw the Salem State Lady Vikings come in here and come away with a 91-79 win against the Saints of Emmanuel College out in a 180-point score between these two teams, and it was back and forth just like we thought.
It was back and forth. We talked in the pregame that both teams like that up-tempo game. They both have good ball handlers, and clearly they have good finishers. Problem was for Emmanuel in the first half, I really think that Henderson, their key ball handler, sat out maybe a little too long. She was out for 12 minutes. With 2 fouls. Meanwhile, Niles and Duffy for Salem State were unbelievable. Between them, unofficially, I have for 60 points between the two of them. So anytime you get that kind of production out of your backcourt, and then of course you still have Rosenberg, the big girl on the post, you have the inside-outside combination, which is really tough to beat.
You get some good bench play. Maggie O'Brien coming in double figures. She scored 10, but I think you're right. I think that Marlene Neal didn't really do much in the first half. She really came on like gangbusters in the second half, but it was a little bit too little too late. They were already down by 25 when she started scoring.
Exactly. She got in some foul trouble in the first half, then she got that check in this beginning of the second half, and really sort of took her out of the game. I think it really pumped her up because she ended up making three-point shots in that second half when Emmanuel was making that run. But as you mentioned, a little too much of a deficit. They were down by over 20 points a number of times, and even though they stayed in that full court press, I knew that eventually fatigue was going to become a major factor. And about the 3 or 4 point mark to go in the game, Salem State just took advantage of that. Once they got the ball past half court, they had a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-2 and got a layup.
That 6-point play by Niles didn't help Emmanuel either.
Right, exactly. That's those kind of plays really kill you in a game that is tight. And for for most of the first half, it was tight, but Salem State just seemed like they were more comfortable with what they were doing. They were getting good shots. They were hitting a bunch of threes and getting fouls.
Right.
And of course, they had Rosenberg on the post, and she was scoring pretty easily.
And Niles and Duffy are only sophomores, Alan, so they're going to be back. That
it'll be fun out there at Salem State.
Pretty happy, I'll tell you. Those are two outstanding young athletes. And on the other side, Molly Neal and Ada Hedison, again, two great athletes, but they're just a little bit too little, too late. Sophie Cure had an outstanding game under the boards, but Coach Yasnow's team just couldn't get over the hump there, and they're going to lose this one 91-79. But it was a great game. We hope you enjoyed it. That's how Division III basketball by the women should be played. 180 points and great action. This is Brian Walsh for Alan Platt saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Right now, and our friends at Brown & Company are willing to support us. In fact, they have
This one is good, so Weeks converts it. And with 2:53 left, we have a timeout on the floor. It's a 2-point game. Rhode Island leading 59-57.
When your shock absorbers are worn, your tires can lose contact with the road. Sooner or later, you could really lose control. So go to your Monroe Ride Expert Center. Buy 3 Monroe SensaTrack shocks, and we'll give you the 4th one free. Buy 3, get the 4th one free. Monroe SensaTrack shocks, because when it comes down to it, safety is a contact sport. Call 1-888-SAFER-RIDE for a Monroe Ride Expert Center near you.
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me.
I just adore a penthouse view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue.
The chores.
The stores.
Fresh air.
Times Square.
Ford Explorer. It's at home anywhere.
Updating UConn and Notre Dame in the Big East, about 1:30 to go. The Huskies down by 3. Richie Hamilton gets free top of the key for the three-pointer, and that ties the game at 57. They have under a minute to go, so Steve Digger playing UConn isn't so great after all.
Well, I'll tell you, Ricky Moore Hamilton taking over that game in South Bend. 9-point lead for the Irish. UConn comes back. Calhoun knows. Let's get this one done.
And here, Rhode Island has come back to grab the lead. They're up 59-57. With 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to play. They still hit just 35% from the floor.
Yeah, but the last few possessions, they've been shooting about 70%. And that's the difference, because they were down at 29, and they know right now with the lead, they're in the driver's seat. And Murphy's Wheeler control this game.
UMass went 340 without a point. Ari Babu had the ball stripped. Just avoided a back and forth call here. Murphy missed a shot. Anderson tears it away, back to the bucket, rolls off, and Kettner, who's back in there, rebounds. Now to Padilla, Travieso, and a foul. All right, Babu with a little hold on Travieso. Stops the clock at 2:21.
Tyrone Weeks took a little shot in the nose, a little slow getting back on D. Watch him come in. Watch the battle inside as he takes him one-on-one. And this is the experience factor. No one hesitate. Got a hand check on him. They're calling a hand check. Boy, we got a war now. 2:21 to go. Shooting the foul shots. Carmelo Travieso with a 1-and-1. Can tie it.
Hitting 71% for the year. Converts this one.
Converts, and it's just like the game started. URI got the jump ball. We got a brand new game with 2:21 to go. Their possession.
Travieso with 14. Leading score for UMass, a little better than 15 a game. Misses this one. Weeks with a rebound. That ball was knocked away by Wheeler. A fight in the corner. And a whistle out of bounds. Murphy. So the ball's going to belong to UMass.
Well, if it was a jump ball, it would have gone to Rhode Island. But the problem was he came from out of bounds. His body was touching the ball out of bounds. Good call by the officials.
Travieso will inbound from the corner.
Mark D.